Have you ever seen so many people today struggle to create an online business? From over 100 clients that I've worked with now over the last 3 years creating successful online businesses, one of the big problems that people have is struggling with shiny object syndrome. It is a big part of our life today with so many distractions. The new iPhone. Last year in the online world, it was everybody wanted to be on Clubhouse. Everybody wants to be on Instagram. Everybody wants to be on Facebook. And all of these distractions we've got are killing us when we're trying to focus on the great work that we want to do. Today I want to share with you 3 ideas on how it is we can get rid of these distractions, be able to focus on our work, and also get rid, for once and for all, the shiny object syndrome. Hi, my name is Jimmy Bradbury. I'm an international executive business coach. I'm also the founder of the Online Business Academy. Tip number 1, make sure that you know the way you work. It's really important. So many people are just bumbling through their work every day and they don't actually know how it is they do their work. It seems a bit surprising, but I believe it comes back to intentional. You've got to be intentional in the work that you do. You've got to have the mindset, the beliefs, the thoughts, and the habits to be able to focus on the work that you're doing. So for example, my intention always is to plan out my day, and I do that the night before. I'm very intentional about how my day runs. It doesn't always work according to plan, but I'm intentional about how my day runs by focusing the night before and planning out the day. Number 2, I create habits around how it is I do things. So for example, intentionally, I will only work on a task for 50 minutes. Then I take a 10-minute break, go outside, take some water, maybe walk around, refresh, and then get back in and do the second thing. Because I think so many people today are working for hours and hours and hours. They're not taking any breaks. They're not finding themselves productive. And that's because they don't have a habit around creating a space and also a time to be able to do their work. Number 3 is being really focused on the routines that you've got, whether it's a morning routine, an evening routine, maybe it's a midday routine, but making sure that you've got routines on how it is your day is structured. Be very careful about how it is you set up your day and be aware of how it is your day is going to run. Tip number 2 is to be really conscious about numbering the projects that you've got and setting the goals and making them realistic. I think today in the world that's changing really quickly, setting 1, 3, 5-year goals is very difficult to do because so much is changing so quickly. I believe setting 90-day goals and making those realistic is really important. So in my business, I set 3-month, 90-day goals. I create a plan around those. I set out all of the activities that I need to do to be able to implement and achieve that goal, or at least have the opportunity to be able to achieve it. I then schedule out all those tasks, and if you've got a team, assign some of those tasks to your team to be able to help you, and then most importantly, implement. We have got to implement. That is the key thing in everything that we do online, is to be able to implement. So making sure that we're aware of the projects that we're working on, limit them to the numbers of projects that you work on, and setting realistic goals. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is managing distractions. Today we've got so many distractions: email, social media, website, people messaging us. We've got so many distractions, and it's really important that we set up a framework to be able to manage those. For me personally, I shut down all my notifications during the day when I'm working. I turn off my phone. And I know that causes problems because people get frustrated because they can't get hold of me, but I do set clear boundaries around how it is I work, because it's so important that I create good content, that I actually get what is helpful out there in terms of value to the people and my audience. And in order to do that, I cannot be distracted. So I switch off my phone, I turn off my notifications, and it helps me get in the flow, and I'm not constantly getting distracted. Hopefully those 3 tips have been helpful for you. If they have, don't forget to click the bell for further notifications and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.